Alright guys, so if you were watching the last video, you'll know that I finished right at this point here. I wasn't happy with my summon. Now we would pretty much look to see about how we go about doing the reroll. Now there might be a better point in the game to do this, but people generally want to reroll at the earliest point possible, and this is the first point you can get your pre-registration rewards and you can afford to do a summon. So when it comes down to rerolling, it's going to be the standard thing you would expect here, where you would go to sign out. Right, sign out of the account centre, which is going to take you back to here, sign in again as a guest. You see the server, we'll hit start. Now this may well take me back in to be the same account that I was on, okay? It shouldn't because I signed out, right? Unfortunately it does, it takes you into the same account, which is slightly unfortunate, right? Because that does in fact mean that it's more of a convoluted reroll process if you are on Apple anyway, right? So if you're on Apple, you would go to, let me get this here just now, 2 seconds. So you would go to here, you wouldn't go to what I said a second ago, you would go to delete account, right? Account deletion will be irreversible. Are you sure you want to delete your account? Yes. You're applying for the deletion of your game account. If you are ready to delete it, click delete account to start the process. Once submitted, you still have 30 days to reactivate it by logging in again. After 30 days without login, the account will be deleted completely and the deletion cannot be undone. Delete account, okay? Take me back to here, and at this point we should be able to go ahead and go back in and not have to worry about that account coming back again, okay? Alright guys, Hazing here, welcome back to the channel for another Overlord video. So unfortunately, at least on Apple anyway, it doesn't seem like there is a fast reroll process. There's 2 ways that you can basically do it on Apple, because Apple does not allow you to like delete your data, and it kind of holds a record. This game is holding a record of where you are on the server. You've really got 2 ways to do it. You've got the easy way and you've got the more difficult way. And the more difficult way is going to be having dummy accounts, okay? People do this quite a lot, where you log into the game, you've got an account that you've maybe set up with Google, whether it be 1 at google.com, 2 at google.com, 3 at google.com, you know. Obviously you're not going to get those email addresses because they're more than likely going to be taken. But by doing that, you will get access to another account, allowing you to basically try again. Or you can do the more simple method, I want to say, which is just change server. I'm doing that, to be honest, because I can't be bothered with all the rigmarole of going through and having to do everything all over again. With accounts, I mean, because unfortunately you're going to have to go through the rigmarole of having to do everything all over again with the game, because it doesn't seem like there is a fast reroll process. Some games where you kind of just delete account kind of thing, you can get back, right, and you can go straight away and just, it'll say, we can see that you've already done the tutorial before, would you like to skip this? And it gives you the option just to kind of shortcut it and go straight back into where you were, back to the summoning screen essentially. We don't seem to have that here. This is actually making me go through everything again. So it does look as though this is going to be about a 15-minute reroll process. If I wasn't stopping every so often to, like, maybe, I don't know, read certain things, which, to be honest, I didn't read that much. But if I just streamline it, maybe you can get it down to about 10 minutes, but I think all in you're probably looking at, what, a 10-minute reroll process. Again, there might be a more optimal time to do this, like you might be able to get more currency to allow you to do 2 rolls, and at that point it would be more beneficial for you to maybe do your reroll then. But the thing is, if you're adding more time onto it, then the reroll process is even longer. That's where I come at from this. I would rather, myself anyway, just try and do the summon at the most early opportunity, which would be when the banners unlock, and then at that point just go for one of the 2 featured units. I'm leaning more towards the girl on the banner rather than the guy. But it's basically, long story short, it's not a straightforward reroll process. If you go to here, in a lot of games normally, when you go to like account, they might have sign out of account or reset account or something like that. We don't have that here. Okay, that's not an option on any of these. You don't have the option to reset your account. So it means that it's a bit more convoluted than that. Now, it might be different on iOS. I'm going to check iOS because iOS might actually have things a little bit easier. Although, going by what I can see so far, it's not really going to change the fact that you... Oh, skip the tutorial! Skip the tutorial! Hey! It's not going to be a fast reroll process! Did you see that? Did you see that? Skip the tutorial. Right, what happened there? I had skip the tutorial. Can we get that back? Where did it go? Skip the tutorial. Oh man. Oh man. What was that? What was that baiting me? What was that actually baiting me? Telling me you can skip the tutorial. You can't skip the tutorial. Why was there a button there that said skip the tutorial? Tell me you guys seen that. It said skip the tutorial. Can we get that button back, please? I want to skip the tutorial again. Skip the tutorial. There is no skip the tutorial button. It's a lie. It's a lie. God damn it. It's a lie. Why did it lie to us? On Android, sorry. You might be able to do the whole reset data thing, right? Which would allow you to use the same server. But the game's not logging the fact that you've done the tutorial. So wherever you go, you're going to have to do the tutorial again. You're not getting away with it, basically. You're going to have to do the tutorial multiple times if you want to reroll. And honestly, for me anyway, that's enough to make me not want to reroll. I'm just saying, it's enough to make me not want to reroll. So, can you call it a reroll? I mean, yeah, if you want to just use a different email address, yeah, you can call it a reroll. Because it's a new account, you can definitely at that point call it a reroll. I don't think it is though. It's going to make you do the whole server hopping thing, which is not uncommon. You had to do that in Street Fighter Duel. You couldn't just like re-roll on the same server. Essentially, you just had to roll on different servers, and whatever server you got the best roll on, that was the server that became your main server, so to speak. So, while this video is probably called "How to Re-roll in Overlord," the answer is you pretty much can't. You're pretty much just going to server hop, go to the different servers. There's 40. And hopefully within those 40 tries you would get an account that you're happy with and you've maybe picked up the featured unit in your first pool or whatever. But outside of that, no, you're pretty much locked in. So maybe you could call this video bait. I don't think it is, because the process still exists, kinda. You just can't re-roll as such, you've got to just keep making new accounts. Is that a reroll? Is that not a reroll? I guess it's really dependent on you. But it does make it quite time consuming. It does make it quite time consuming. I'm probably only about, what, maybe halfway, and it's 7 minutes. Again, if you get this nailed down, you could probably get it done in about 10. But overall, that means it's not a quick process. It's quite a lengthy process. It's going to take you a bit of time. I know that'll probably put some people off. So hopefully you can get lucky and you can get what you're looking for in one of your first 2 summons. All I would say is, I would personally, just me, I would kind of want to be targeting the main banner. I would want to be targeting the new banner, the limited banner, not the actual set banner, because the set banner is going to be there, you'll have time to get it. I would target the limited banner, do your summon, hopefully you can get some first pull magic. If not, start again, just roll it like that. I know it's no ideal, but it looks right now, unless something pops up, and if something does pop up, I'll let you know, but it does look right now like there isn't a way to skip the tutorial, and you're just going to have to kind of roll with the process of, unfortunately, having to play through maybe 10-15 minutes of the same stuff over and over again. So my thoughts go out to you, and hopefully you're lucky enough to get what you want very quickly, but I think most people are probably going to be stuck doing it for quite a bit of time. So, that's it overall. No real reroll process, more of a make loads account process, and just hope that one of those accounts are better for you than another. A better way to do it is potentially use an emulator, because you can have multiple instances going at the one time. Maybe that would be better for you, I don't know. But that's it. So yeah, this information might end up being totally outdated, and it will turn out that there actually is a way to reset the account and just stay on the same server and then skip the tutorial. But there isn't that I can find. Doesn't seem to be there. And like I say, on Apple, unfortunately, you cannot delete data. So the only real option is either create loads of email addresses and do it that way, or just jump to another server, and hopefully you'll get an account. Opening set of rolls that you're happy with. We're actually almost done. It's not far now from when you get to do your summon, but you can still see it has taken a fair bit of time, right? It's not exactly quick. But I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'm not sure what type of content I'm going to make for this. We'll probably go over the units and let you know who is worth going for at the start. I have a feeling already of who it might be, but we'll see. Anyway, I've been Hazink. Thanks for watching, and you probably not found this useful, but hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I wish there was a quick reroll, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But anyway, the game does look good. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. It's a shame it's made by Crunchyroll and A+ though. I will say that right now. Just, that's my only hesitation. But anyway, enough negatives. Positives. Happy days. Catch you.